This adapter right here allows you to connect any of these controllers to any of these consoles. This makes this a very compelling product to anyone who wants to use a different controller than the standard controller for their console, or for anyone who wants the nicer and newer controller but doesn't want to spend all their money on a new console. If you're considering this adapter, the first thing you're probably curious about is lag or how fast it reacts to your controller. Well, I have good news for you. I have not experienced any lag with this adapter. Not only that, but I find that it's actually slightly more reactive to the inputs on my controller than the standard PS4 DualShock connection to the PS4. This assumption is mainly based on the fact that as soon as I started using this controller and adapter, I felt like my skill level in Rocket League increased dramatically. While I haven't done any scientific testing on this to ensure this is an accurate statement, it does make logical sense since both the controller and the adapter have newer connection chips than my 9-year-old PlayStation. Probably the second most common question about this adapter is how do all the buttons work and are all the features of the controller still available? Well, again, there's good news here as it does an amazing job of projecting the buttons properly. Even the touchpad on the PS5 controller worked with my PS4, which I wasn't 100% sure it would. Things like vibration also worked with the controller. However, you won't get that special haptic feedback that's found on things like the PS5, since it's not programmed into the PS4 version of the game. Probably the biggest problem with this adapter is that you're not able to use the built-in aux port or the built-in microphone to your controller. If you still want to use this adapter, but having a working mic and headset is important to you, I would probably suggest looking for a wireless one that's compatible with your console. So now that we've talked about the two most important things, there's probably 3 more you should know. First of all, because this adapter is powered by your console, you will need to turn it on first instead of turning on the console using your controller, which is not a huge deal, however it's a little bit inconvenient. The second thing is that this adapter won't tell you the battery life of your controller. This means if it randomly starts disconnecting, that means your controller is dead and it needs to be recharged. The third thing is that yes, with multiple adapters, you are able to use multiple controllers on the same console. For example, if you want to connect your Xbox controller and your PS5 controller to your PS4, as long as you have 2 adapters, you can do this. Unfortunately, you cannot connect 2 controllers to the same adapter. However, it should also be mentioned that the standard controllers will continue to work even if one person is using the adapter. Overall, I really enjoy this product and use it almost daily. So to me, I'd say it's definitely worth the $16 price point.